Cox, Gilina Cox, not Gillian. Okay. And I spent a number of years in libraries, and when I retired, I decided that my occupation would be to write. And I always liked poems, and I decided to start writing at that stage. So I did some poetry, and then I got into blogging, and then I realized I didn't want to join any groups and that kind of thing. I wanted to be an introvert for once. So, like, I was in the club where I read together with a group, and then I decided to publish. This is my second publication, and I realized that I had it in me to do children's literature, so I moved from the poetry into children's books. And the library, because I worked at libraries, so like they cradled me, so they would have me over to read my books to children, you know, in, when they have any event or stuff like that. But I suppose you could say, there am I. You know? Even though I'm not publishing, I'm blogging. So I still have the opportunity to hone my skill, you know, and practice my writing. So that's very much. Now there are new people, and I was here at Stanza 4, and I really had a great time. So here I am again, and I'm going to read this poem called Morning Glory, which I read the last time this year. Now, Morning Glory is what you consider stream of consciousness, in that I didn't set out with a theme as such, but more so with an inspiration. Now, everybody know, I think, what the Morning Glory flower is like, right? So I started from there, and I realized that my mind was just, you know, going here and going there, not in a scattered kind of way, but like I said, in that form that is called stream of consciousness, right? So here goes, Morning Glory. And there's an introduction to Morning Glory, and it's a quote from the book, the scriptures, Hebrews 11:3. Right? It is by faith that we understand that the world was created by one word from God, so that no apparent cause can account for the things we can see. So that's my introduction. So here we go. Phase 1. Background radio music. The beat, steady, pulsating, heart to heart, our talk, mounting words without depth or meaning, twisted to wrath, a vine clinging in the wilderness, holding on in symbiosis, sustenance provided untold. At the stance, nothing is ever. 0 degrees, a measure, bit by bit, wisdom unfolds. Morning glory opening, catching the early sun, like the bird, wings span, swooping down towards that womb, fattest, the juices, the best of the lot, prized possessions guarded. This shroud of mystery, puzzling even the greatest in the matrix of cyberspace, another dimension of life, existing within the consciousness of inspired reality. Out there, the void of creation. Phase 2. Making waves, this music on the radio, undulating in its frequency, softer, louder, shouting to the unhearing, deafened by noise pollution, a dirty plant spewing garbage everywhere throughout the universe. One figure representing all, different shapes, reflecting images seen in color, purple as the morning glory at the start of a new day, pale in the early sun, heat increasing to the noon, hour by hour, progressively. Time past, present, future. Tomorrow is predictable, based on a pattern of cause, the effect of actions, doing to self and others. People in the natural scheme of a greater thought perceive through the awareness of the Creator by His Word. Phase 3. On and on, radio music plays, the games we love and learn, school in history and precedents, past ways and methods, parts of street through trails blazed, the fire of passion and angst, afraid yet, charting the unknown, hidden from the unseeking, complacent beings, here and now are we. Today flows into tomorrow. Morning glory unfolds, shades, purple and lavender, perfuming the ambience, a limiting space of fear, the privacy of art in the mind's eye of poet or painter. Ideas form the canvas, recording the vision of life, ongoing, chance, and illusion. Faithless ones remain ignorant of the aspect of creation's dawn. Thank you. Okay, I'll do one more. I love rainbows, and this is about rainbows. Peeping through puffs of cloud, a rainbow on a Sunday evening. Its banded beauty speaks aloud. Red, orange, blue, violet, hueing. Such a splendid arc of perfection. In the clear early evening sky, I gaze upon it in admiration. Cropped in a picture of cumulus high, flamboyant blossoms synchronize the warmth of its radiant hues. Kiskadee, kiskadee, hear the cries from a distant, approaching muse. A flash of yellow from her underbelly adds a welcome duplicity of color to the palette of an artist who really is par excellence coordinator. Stylish flock of girls and women befitting a church-going flock, and self-aware of boys and men integrate the scene around 5 o'clock, when the sun begins to journey low, a while hosting to watch the bow.
I love that.
Thank you. So,
Thoughts, comments?
should I sit?
Questions?
Or should I wait?
Yes, I love especially the second one because it took me on a journey, countryside, a journey from my childhood,
Okay.
with the Kiskadee, and the way how you went into details with the Kiskadee and the description of the colors, everything. It reminded me of my childhood because I grew up in the country,
Yes.
and Kiskadee was one of our favorite birds.
Yes.
So we used to go and market and say kiss, Kiskadee, kiss. So we used to make a game out of it, and it was really fun thing. It reminds me of the fun things that we did and how fun interacting was before technology.
Yes.
Before social media, we had to go face to face with people. So even though if you were shy like me, you were forced to go on and interact with people. And the interaction with people is what gave those special memories that helped to shape us into who we are. Now we have social media, so a guy, if he's courting a lady, courting I guess is not the same, I don't know, so tell me if I'm wrong. He may not have spent the effort of really going and meeting her and interacting, but it might just start off with sending a heart emoji.
Yes.
So the loss of that human interaction,
Yes.
and then there are couples quarreling over emoji because the girl make a mistake and send the wrong one, and it's like, what is this? And those things could be avoided in human interaction, and that is the joy and the fun. And human interaction makes things more, it makes it less vague. So it brings clarity to what you want to say, because sending a text, you might mean well, but the text come across the wrong way to the person receiving it. And then more back on that again, and we'll break up. Because, so better we meet and chat and talk and look at the Kiskadee, and it reminds me of that and what human interaction is all about, and maybe we should go back to that. And it tells me that maybe I should take my children on a trip countryside, a day without the phone, without the tablets or TV or anything, to kind of foster that kind of interaction.
Alright, so like you said, I understand now and appreciate why you prefer that one. In the first one, it's more like contemplation. But the second one, it's this real thing. There's the admiration, and there's the contrast, and there is, like saying, well, this is what this is, and I can liken it to that or to the other. So I appreciate your comments. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. So